And we're back. This time it's with Mr. Abdelrahman, who just gave a very nice presentation on stage. Thank you for being with us here. Is it your first time in MENA, Isaac?
Yeah, this is the first time actually.
What a pleasure to have you, and hopefully it's not your last time. The topic this year is about hyper-resilience when it comes to cyber security. And we've been talking about so many different things, whether it comes to keeping the human element active within the whole formation of developing our use of cybersecurity, or whether it's the use of AI, or whether it's the new challenges and the increase in ransomware attacks. What would you define the main issue in today's cyberspace as?
I think I'll be biased for my answer because I'm in an intelligence company and I can see the importance of intelligence to all the security team, and this was my discussion today. Most of the time I see the security team are focusing mainly on the SOC team, and this is a problem that we can leverage the power of intelligence to all your security teams. At the end, the intelligence will provide knowledge gap for the all security team. Every team have some knowledge gap, so you have the unknown threats. Okay, need to be known, because if it's not known, they will not be able to defend them. So this is what the intelligence will do. Secondly, the intelligence will also prioritize your threats. So you have thousands of threats, right? For each team, you need to prioritize which one is the top priority. And this really very important for all organizations to implement. And my discussion was also the requirements, to build the requirement from all the security teams. So this is something very common I see from clients, that they don't work on the requirements and they end up by having even intelligence, but it doesn't help them much, or it's not actionable because they don't ask what the requirements, what the challenges you're facing.
And from your perspective and from your expertise, how do you think we can increase the level of people abiding by the requirements? Or
this definitely management buy-in is number one. Management need to understand how important this is, and to make both teams, like the threat intelligence team and the consumer of intelligence or the security teams, accountable for it. It's not good to have, because if it's good to have it, I've seen my experience, it's not implemented properly, or they don't give attention to.
And what do you usually do on your day-to-day basis trying to achieve this goal? Do you have daily talks with heads, with CEOs? What's the best form of spreading awareness?
I'm the senior manager of advisory services. So what I do, we implement different projects besides the product itself, the recorded future part. So one of the projects is defining the requirements. We sit with the CISO, with the different security teams. We help them to understand the project, how we define requirements, and how to match the next step after defining requirements for all the stakeholders in your organization, how we can answer that. And by answering that, by looking at the collection of intelligence. And this is important because you might have a gap in collection that you need to add or subscribe to, and then provide the actionable intelligence that can help them.
I won't say your answers are biased, but they're very concentrated towards intelligence. Yet at the same time, it's an aspect that I think opens new perspectives for us. So thank you for that. One last question before you go. I know you're in a hurry, and thank you for your time. But if there's one thing you would like the attendees to take back with them from your presentation on stage, what would that be?
It's awareness about how intelligence can help all the security teams. Start by awareness, and even they having in the roadmap after a year or whenever the company is ready. But this should be the way you can reduce your business risk.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
This is your first time with us, but hopefully not your last.
Definitely next year I'll be here.
Thank you.
Thank you.